be there in the beginning.
Let's start live video.
We're live on YouTube. One moment, we'll figure out Facebook.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? It's getting hot. Summer came immediately right after winter, it feels like.
It scorched these last couple days out in the sun. From snow to sun.
Yes,
in the
indeed.
span of a week and a half. Incredible. Anybody that's there, feel free to drop a comment, say hello.
Hello, YouTube. We're just seeing why Facebook Live won't connect. Here we go.
Okay. All right, Facebook Live.
All right, sorry about that. Thanks,
YouTube
everybody.
Live, thank you.
Yes, hello. So, hi, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into the new moon ceremony in Gemini. So if you're new to ceremonies, what I like to do is I like to set up candles and light them. I've already lit them, but just so you can kind of see. I have 4 candles here. I have 1 candle representing the north. I have 1 candle representing the east, 1 candle representing the south, another one representing the west, and they represent the elements. So we have the earth, we have air, we have fire, and we have water. And then in the center, I always light a candle for the moon herself. So that is what we are working with today. That's the setup. You guys don't have to set yourself up, but if you want to join in ceremony and do something similar to this, you're more than welcome to do that in the future or just as you feel called to. You can use 1 candle, you can use 5 candles, or whatever really feels good to you. But I've set this up to hold space for everyone who's joining us in ceremony today. So we do ceremonies, and I do ceremonies, and I guide ceremonies because I've been finding the value of setting an intention. When we set an intention, we really communicate with the universe. We co-create with the universe. And this is really a time where we want to be co-creating whatever it is that we desire, especially as we work with the Sacral Chakra. I'm not sure what's up with the Facebook Live, but we might just have to share this link for YouTube onto our Facebook. So just wanted to share a little bit of background about what's been going on in my life. About 5 years ago, I set the intention of what it is that my dreams were. And now, 5 years later, I'm seeing those intentions that I set playing out in the world all around me. So as we're using intention and as we're using creative energy, it's important to know that these things that we set our time to, these practices that we commit ourselves to, they really do work. I'm seeing it in my life as I look all around. I'm seeing the impact that my intentions that I've set, especially the ones that I've set with the moon ceremonies, really are coming through in my life in beautiful, powerful ways. And we're doing the moon ceremonies, the moon cycles with the chakras because we did full 7 weeks of clearing 1 chakra each week. And we recognized that there wasn't a lot of time to integrate. There's a lot in each chakra to work through. And we didn't have enough time really to process all of the shifting and all of the changing that was going on. When I do ceremony, I'm also working on myself. So I'm also bringing up for myself what it is that I'm working on. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Paige Allison. My business is Paige Allison Healing Arts. This is Sean J. Kennedy. And we are here at Oliver Grove Center for Community Wellness. It's a wellness center that we are working out of. We're doing virtual for now, but we will have ceremonies opening back up to the public as soon as we are able to. And we'll let you guys know.
June 15th, it's looking like.
June 15th. And we'll let you know what's on tap for all of that as we move forward and as we open back up.
When that comes back on, maybe just let people know if they want to hop over to YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'll just post
Just
on our
wait
YouTube page.
when you notice it.
Yeah. So what we're going to be doing today is working through the sacral chakra. We worked through the root chakra last month. It's okay if you missed last month. Don't worry about it. We're going to be working through the sacral chakra. The theme of the sacral chakra is creative energy and sexual energy. Now, I look at the creative and sexual energies as the energies of masculine and feminine. So we've been really taught to look at darkness as something that is negative, something that is bad, something that is something to run away from. But really how I look at darkness or negativity is that feminine creative potential. Without darkness, light can't create anything. Without going into the dark, you can't recreate something new. It's this dance between the masculine and feminine energies that really allow us to express ourselves fully. So in a creative way and in a sexual way, it's all about finding unity with the feminine and masculine energies within ourselves and learning how to express that in a way in our outward world that's a healthy expression. So my plan for this entire month is to give you guys as much support as I can. Hi, Facebook. Things are not working well, so we are going to put in a link and
just go to YouTube and type in OGCCW. If you go to YouTube, you'll find our channel, OGCCW.
Sorry, Facebook. Sorry, YouTube, for having to wait.
But we're getting some issues with Zuckerberg book. Why is it ending?
It didn't give me a choice to do anything but end. So we'll do this.
Okay, let me do that and keep going.
If you paste that link, it should work. There's a lot of energy in the air right now. I don't know if you guys could feel it. There's been lots of shifts going on. So as we move into this new moon in Gemini, there's a lot of things that we're going to be focusing on. Again, I've been talking about how it's this creative and this sexual energy. So we're going to be helping remove our creative blocks. We're going to be working with our creative selves, and we're also going to be working with our sexual blocks and working with our sexual selves. So we're going to really be focusing on the creative self today, but it's going to bring up some of the shame issues that block that sacral center too. And then throughout the week, on Mondays, Sean does a wonderful sound bowl ceremony, sound bath ceremony, and followed by a meditation. So that will be to help support us as we clear our sacral. So that'll be on Monday night broadcast. And then weekly throughout the week, I do meditations on my own personal Facebook page and on my own YouTube page, Paige Allison Healing Arts YouTube, and on Facebook. And we're going to be focusing on sacral centered items as well. So what I want you guys to do is get out your journals. Hopefully you have a journal or get a piece of paper and a pen so that you can write. Does that work? Thank you. And we're going to be answering these questions. We're going to be journaling on these questions. So the first thing that I want you to ask yourself is what is it that you want to create this month? And what creative projects have you been putting off? So just write down some of the things that you've been wanting to create, but just maybe haven't had the energy to create, or things that have been in your mind, ideas that you've had that you really haven't been able to flesh out. So take some time now to write that down in your journal as you reflect on what it is that you want to create this month. What creative ideas do you want to flesh out or expand upon? So we're just thinking about what it is that we are wanting to create this month, writing down what ideas that we want to flesh out. And then I want you to write down the name of a person or a platform that can help keep you on track with this. So if you have a friend who you know is also really creative, or a friend you think would benefit from connecting with, just be like, hey, can I share the things that I've created with you this month? And you can share the things that you've created with me this month. And we'll kind of keep each other balanced. On Facebook, what it is that I want to do is, for Facebook, if you want to go to the OGCCW page, we can post our creative updates. So my things that I want to be creating is, I have a video game that it's been in my head that I really want to get out and start working on and start fleshing out how all of that is going to come together. I have songs that I've been wanting to finish writing, and I have a play that I've been adapting, a book that I've been adapting into a play. And these are creative projects that I really, really, really want to get finished this month. So I'm going to be posting on OGCCW's site anytime that I make some sort of progress on that, just to keep us inspired and keep us creating as I move forward. I encourage anyone who wants to share on that site, or if you want to share on this YouTube video and keep things updated there, you're more than welcome to do that too. If you want to put down what it is right now that you are creating and what it is that you want to create, and we can help keep you honest with that too. It's just nice to have somebody to not just write it down and have it in your journal and then forget about it, but really be working with it and be held accountable, not to feel like homework or feel like tasks, but to be like, wow, this is something that's really important to me. I've been wanting to create this, and an act of loving myself is to make sure that I do create it, and then help somebody else get inspired to do what they want to create. The next thing that we're going to be journaling about is, we're going to be journaling about, what do you want to create for yourself tomorrow? Just tomorrow, I want you to think about what it is that you want to create for yourself tomorrow. Given whatever else you have going on tomorrow that's already scheduled, what is it that you want to create for yourself tomorrow? And write that down.
Tomorrow.
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 Just tomorrow. The reason that I'm having us write down what it is we want to create tomorrow is because I've been experiencing a lot of success with waking up, and before I even get out of bed, creating my day. As I've been saying, the intentions that I've been setting, I've been seeing results in my life, and I really think that it's a powerful practice to wake up and create your day. So what do you want to do tomorrow? What do you want to create tomorrow? That's my question to you. And my invitation to you, if it doesn't feel overwhelming, but my invitation to you is, when you wake up tomorrow, if you can, remember what it is that you wanted to create. Feel it, live it, experience it in your body, believe that you can create it, and then get out of bed and allow yourself to experience inspiration, things unfolding, and allow your day to really take you to the experience that you want to create. It's a very powerful practice that I've had a lot of success with. The other questions that we're going to answer, then, this is going in more into the masculine, feminine aspects within ourselves. So the first thing I want you to look at is, what are the masculine qualities about yourself that you really value and appreciate? So the next question is, what masculine aspects about yourself do you value and appreciate? What do you like that shows up as masculinity in your being? Doesn't matter what your gender is. What aspects of masculinity show up in you that you really like?
Driving a big, loud truck.
Sean really likes driving a big, loud truck. I really like the getting stuff done, that propelling forward energy, which is typically masculine energy. And it's just your definition of masculine, and doesn't have to be anything in particular.
Poise amidst the noise.
I like it. And then you can write down what aspects of the masculine are inside of you that you don't like. What aspects of your masculine expression are you not happy with? And then you might have guessed that we're going to go on to what feminine aspects do you like about yourself and what feminine aspects do you dislike about yourself, and answer that. And if you're ready to move on to the next question, the last question that we're going to be exploring here, really asking ourselves, what is it that we're ashamed of? Anything that you're ashamed of that you feel comfortable writing down or looking at right now, just write down what are you ashamed of? Just let yourself answer that question without judgment or censoring.
Nothing to shame but shame itself.
Mm-hmm.
To explain reasoning behind the masculine, feminine, light, dark.
You can go ahead and explain that if you want to. I mean, I touched on it a little bit. If you want to explain it further, you can.
That the chakra, according to Matthias,
Right.
in the initiation series on Gaia that we watched, that sacral represents polarity.
Right.
So you're kind of covering that and then saying what's positive and what's negative about each and from our perception. Right. So just explaining point.
Yeah.
It's helpful for people where you're going with the sacral.
For sure. Yeah. The reason, like Sean was saying, that we're focusing on the masculine and the feminine energy as representative of the sacral energies is we watched this series called Initiation, where it really goes through the different chakra centers and the rules and the laws that help define them. And polarity is the law of the sacral. And what we learned about the sacral energy is what I've been talking about is this masculine, this feminine force. And the feminine force would be the negative charge. The masculine force would be the positive charge. We're trained to think that negative equals bad, dark equals bad. Even in some ways, feminine equals bad in our society, even though sometimes that's flipped, depending on what you've experienced. But the negative force is really just a mirror for the positive force. And that's really why it works to be doing all of this in Gemini. We haven't even talked about the Gemini energy. We're going to be working with it as we go throughout the weeks. But the Gemini energy is the mirror energy. It's the twin energy. It's two sides of one thing. That's really what polarity is. There's all there is that exists, and then it splits into two, negative and positive, so that it can see itself. And we're constantly in the middle of this play between the negative and positive, the feminine, the masculine energies, the dark and the light energies. And it's not that one's better or worse than the other. It's that they're both needed to explore themselves, just like the twin of the Gemini. It's that mirror entity. It's like the same but different energy that we're using to look at our sexual side, look at our creative side, look at the feminine, masculine within us, and really allow that to come forward, clear the shame, and spark the creativity within us. One of the projects that we're going to be working on to do that is an inner child project. So we are going to be doing a drawing. This is where your crayons and your paper comes in handy. We're going to be doing a sacral clearing and guiding into a meditation for the inner child to draw. This is part of, it's Shelley Clammer, and it's the Inner Child Art of Emotional Healing. I'll post a link on YouTube here when we're done. It's a 30-day project, so I thought it'd be really fun and perfect and aligned for us to do this 30-day project. We're starting today with day one, and I will be posting, at least on our Facebook page, I can try to post on the YouTube video as well, the pictures of my drawings every day for the next 30 days. And as you'll see as we go through the project and as we go through the process, we're going to be using our non-dominant hand, and we're going to be allowing an inner child to come through and draw and express whatever it is that they have to express. So as we do this process, it's important to remember that your inner child is like any child. You want to love the child without trying to change the child, without trying to say that the child needs to do something specific. Loving whatever comes out, even if it's not perfect, especially since it won't be perfect. You're going to be using your non-dominant hand to do it. And not judging the inner child's emotions, not judging what comes up, really just allowing this creative energy to flow. And as we get better with that each day as we go into this practice, and we allow ourselves to just sit with what comes up, we can unlock this creative side, and we can also reconnect with our inner child, because our inner child really is, again, that twin reflection of ourselves. It's this part of us that's running the show, and then this inner child, this part of our soul that's always innocent, eternally joyful and creative, that may have been hurt in this life, that may have not been able to express itself and its feelings the way that was best supportive for us. And we get to heal that now with the new moon in Gemini and with this month-long series of clearings that we're going to be doing. Is there anything else you want to add?
I just thought that was helpful.
Yeah,
because I
absolutely.
never thought of the sacral chakra. I mean, I've learned so much in the last few months just since we've been doing things here, but never saw polarity that way.
Right.
It just makes so much sense to help just to see something. There's nothing wrong with any perspective. It's just, oh, that's another perspective.
Right.
And then we have a choice. We could stay in that perspective or say, I'm good on that. I'm going to move to another perspective. But it's not wrong if you choose that perspective. It's just showing you something.
Right.
So non-judgment, non-attachment, just what is.
Exactly. I like that. So what we're going to be doing now is get your sheet of paper that you have to draw on. If you want to like get a notebook full of blank sheets and you really want to have this be a project or just grab a loose sheet every day, it's up to you. But on the sheet that you are going to draw on, we're going to write a few questions here. So on the top of the sheet, you're going to write, what is your name? These are questions for our inner child to answer when we come out of the meditation. How old are you? What are you feeling right now? And what can I do to help you? So it was, what is your name? How old are you? What are you feeling right now? And what can I do to help you?
Help.
Help, help.
These are questions you ask.
These are questions.
After?
Yeah, we're just going to put them on the
Right.
top of our paper and forget about them.
Right. Getting some.
I think we might be able to at least do the broadcast for the sound bowl and meditation aspect of it. I was able to switch internet.
What, do you have to go off the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
We're not getting enough signal now, right?
Right. So again, what is your name? How old are you? What are you feeling right now? And what can I do to help you? Hello, Facebook peeps.
We're back.
We're back, hopefully. So you want to just get yourself into a comfortable position, but where you're close enough to your crayons or pencils that you can draw and express yourself. But you want to be comfortable as we go into this meditation. We're going to do, can we do the sound bowl first?
Okay.
And go into the meditation from there?
Yep.
Cool.
And, all right. Seems a little confusing. We're doing this.
We're going to use the sound bowls to help start initiate the clearing ceremony, and then we're going to use the guided meditation to move us into the inner child work.
All right.
invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Deep, full breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Return to your normal breathing. Allow yourself to become aware of your body, feeling how your body feels right now, relaxing any parts of your body that are tense or tight. Going from the top of your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyelids, your jaw, your tongue, your lips. Releasing tension from your neck and your shoulders and your throat. Allowing your arms and your wrists and your hands and your fingers to be relaxed and without tension. Allowing your chest, your stomach, and your abdomen to be open, to be released, to be relaxed as much as possible as you focus on your body and allow ease and stress-free energy to flow through. The base of your spine relaxed, your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, releasing tension and relaxing. The legs, the hips, the sit bones, the thighs, the shins, the knees, the calves, the feet, the toes, the lower body relaxing and releasing tension. I'm going to invite you to imagine that there was a mirror standing in front of you, that you're looking in front of a mirror, and that first you see just yourself. See yourself as you are right now in this moment, seeing the clothes that you are wearing, seeing the way your hair is styled, seeing your eyes, looking at yourself in this mirror. Just taking a moment to connect with who you are right now, how you are right now, as you are right now, with as much love and appreciation as you can give yourself in this moment. And as you look at the mirror, the image starts to get blurry, starts to shimmer and shift and change. And as you're looking, the view in the mirror gets smaller and smaller and smaller and becomes an inner child representation of you. You can see this child now, perhaps clearly, perhaps only outlines. But as you look at this child and connect with this child, you're going to invite them to play with you. This child that you're seeing in the mirror, this aspect of you that has shown up right now in this moment to express itself, to be heard, to be seen. Connecting with this inner child, this inner you. And as you draw, as you come out of the meditation, as you grab your utensils and begin to express, remember to be loving, supportive, non-judgmental, to just observe what comes up, to not control or change. And now I want you to imagine that the mirror has flipped, that your non-dominant hand and you are now the inner child. Feeling into the energy of this child as you look at your adult self, as you see the encouragement, support, and protection. As the inner child, you hear your adult self say that We're going to have some fun. We're going to be creative, and we're going to draw whatever comes up for us right now. And as the inner child, just grab a pencil, a crayon, open your eyes, and allow yourself to just start to doodle. Again, not judging what comes up, just allowing whatever comes up to be there. And if you're looking for inspiration, you can go to those questions at the top of your page. And allow yourself to draw for it as long as you want, not trying to create anything. Just allowing that inner child, that version of you that showed up in the mirror, to be expressing. You can draw a picture of yourself as that inner child. Or just doodle. Again, not trying to create anything. Remembering that this is not something that we're judging, not something that we're analyzing, not something that we are trying to do anything with, except to connect with our inner child, to allow ourselves to express without judgment, and to really unlock that creative potential within us. So I'll show you guys my picture for today. It's probably backwards for you, but there it is. my little self over here. But again, not trying to explain what it is that came through and just seeing what comes up. Being vulnerable with ourselves and what comes up without judging. That's something that's been coming up a lot for me recently in past days. And it's not judging, allowing myself to be vulnerable, allowing myself to not be perfect, and allowing myself to express what needs to be expressed, even when it's not pretty, even when it's something that I'd rather run away from or pretend doesn't exist. So you can keep drawing if you want to do that. We are done for the ceremony, but I do want to let you guys know, just wrap things up. So a couple of homework assignments for you, drawing every day for the next 30 days, if it feels aligned to you. If this didn't feel like something that you were connected with, you don't have to keep doing it. It's just something that really was calling to me to offer to you as a way to support you unlocking your inner child and unlocking the creative aspects of yourself. We'll be going live on Monday with a amazing, I think just the one bowl here we were doing for the Sacral Chakra, but we also have, Sean has a whole set and he does an amazing job. So stay tuned to all of his broadcasts. They really are supportive. We're going to go live on Monday. And then on my Facebook page, we're going to be doing work every day. So if you're looking for support, if there's more creative sexual energy that you're looking to unlock and really get in touch with, please feel free to check out everything that we're offering. This is all donation based. We're moving off of the Patreon platform. Well, thank you, Patreon members, for your support up to this point. We really do appreciate you for jumping on board and joining us for this journey.
Off of it.
We're just
not limiting ourselves to it.
Yes.
So certainly it's still another means to support us if you did want to subscribe that way versus a one-off or one-time donation through the other PayPal,
Yes.
Venmo, Facebook Messenger. Those are basically the three things we're offering. But if you like what we're doing and you want to just make a monthly subscription, month to month, it could be any dollar amount. I don't know that it has to be fixed. We set it to certain things originally, but
on Patreon it has to be fixed. But if you want to just
buy
do
us a
donation,
cup of coffee kind of thing,
Sure.
we'll give thanks. A Starbucks latte, so call it $5-6. So, whatever feels inspired, we're happy to share this, and also happy to be supported as we develop this project here at Oliver Grove Center for Community Wellness.
Yes. And so your homework assignment. So if you need to write down your homework, the things that we're doing is we're doing the drawing every day. Wake up tomorrow and create your day. See how that plays out for you. I recommend doing it every day this month, but if that seems too daunting to you, you don't have to.
Doing what every day?
Waking up in the morning, creating your day before you get out of bed.
Okay.
Creating your
But
dream
doing
day.
this too,
Doing this every day as well. You can listen to the bowl and the meditation part if that helps you get back into meeting the inner child, or you can just close your eyes, connect with your inner child, and start drawing. Whatever works best for you, you can do that. I will be sharing, so you're encouraged to share on the Oliver Grove Center for Community Wellness Facebook page or on our YouTube video here. You can just comment and post a day one and the picture. If you want to share, I will be sharing. And then remember your creations, your creative buddy. Who is your buddy that you're going to be using to keep you on track with the things that you want to be creating? Really having someone keep you honest about staying on top of that. I will be posting when I've created, when I've been working on those things that I said that I was working on. I'll be updating you all just to keep myself honest and on track with these things. And we're going to be moving into working with the sexual energy for the full moon. So stay tuned for all that entails. But a lot of this stuff that I will be doing and guiding on my own page, Paige Allison Healing Arts, facebook.com/positively page. That will be your that will start to work at with the sexual energy. And for the full moon, we're really going to be going into that completely. The full moon is in Sagittarius, which happens to be my sun sign, so it's going to be a powerful ceremony, and there'll be more released on that later.
Is it backslash or forward slash?
Isn't it backslash? I don't know. Whatever the slash is. This
I think
slash.
that's forward because it's leaning
it?
to the right, and back would be this way, but
I thought it was backslash.
maybe it is.
Forward, it may be forward slash. Whatever you do when you do the slashes, whichever slash, you know which one it
Yeah,
is.
the standard slash.
Yeah, the standard slash. Facebook.com / page positively page.
Haha.
Paige Allison Healing Arts. Paha. Yes. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you for rolling through the technical difficulties. Not really sure what that was about, but we will get that fixed. And let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your experiences are. And if you need any support, we're always here to reach out. As always, I like to end with Namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste. Bye for now.